أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My dear brothers and sisters here, how are you all? Hope you all are doing well and good. Inshallah. Come on, type in. Let's keep this an interactive session, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers here. Barakallahu fiki. Alhamdulillah. Okay. So, we are heading on to the 7th day of this course, right? Subhanallah, 6 days have passed by so fast. We have almost completed half of this course, right? Yes, Alhamdulillah. So, before we begin with this day 7th of this course, I just want you all to rectify your intentions, because in today's class we are going to learn so many aspects of editing, inshallah. Today we are going to today's class would be ideal for the students, for the educators, for the teachers, for the professionals, inshallah ta'ala, and also those who are looking forward to earn through this editing. I'm just going to give you some important tricks and tactics through which you can just earn through editing, inshallah. So, dear sisters and brothers, come on, brace yourself up to get most out of today, inshallah. So let's all rectify your intentions before we begin with. Let's rectify the intention that we are going to learn this skill, learn this ability, learn this talent for the sake of Allah, so that through this we can earn this halal, or through this we can just serve the deen of Allah, inshallah, and also through this we are educating ourselves, right, with this skill. Subhanallah. So, dear sisters and brothers, please rectify so that this journey of ours will be rewardous for us, because every Muslim, dear sisters and brothers, has a purpose behind their life, right? They live for a purpose. We live to please Allah in every situation, right? We yearn to seek pleasure from Allah, the Almighty. Subhanallah. Each and every task of ours, we search for the ways through which we gain reward, through which we can gain reward, right? Subhanallah. So this knowledge that we are seeking, and through this also we can gain rewards, just by rectifying our intentions, that we can just pursue a career through this and earn this halal, or you can just use this skill for the sake of Allah, inshallah ta'ala. So let's all begin the journey. Let's all continue this journey with the name of Allah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So that Allah puts barakah in our affairs and all that we do, and every click that we make. May Allah grant us immense barakah in it, grant immense barakah in every effort that we are making here. Ameen. So let's quickly head on to and let's continue on to this journey of being more productive with our smart devices. So let me just give you a quick recap on the day 6th of this course. What did we learn in yesterday's class, dear sisters and brothers? Yesterday's class was a bit a lengthier one, but we had learned so many concepts of editing, so many ways of editing, so many phases of editing we have seen, right? So come on, see here, we learned how to make our own course flyers yesterday, how to make our own tutoring flyers. These are the things we are asked to generate when you are into the editing. For example, if you have got the clients, then clients will ask you to do this. Okay, these were the flyers that we edited in yesterday's class. This one, we made one Quran tutoring flyer, mathematics tutoring flyer. Then the webinar flyers we made, right? This was one of the webinar flyers that we made, right? So we also made one course flyer. This was one of the course flyer that we made. Service flyers we made, and yesterday I told you all to make one service flyer for yourself, dear sisters and brothers. Have you all tried it along? That is very, very important, because this flyer editing service flyer, this is for yourself. This is the flyer that you all have to make for yourself and keep it, because whichever platform you're going to post it for the freelancing, either it be for Fiverr or the Upwork or whatever I'll be telling you at the end of this course or every day into this course, then inshallah, dear sisters and brothers, you need a flyer in which you have to let your clients know what you can edit, right? So flyer editing service, whatever the services you can provide, you can just mention here. Yesterday this was the major homework. Even if you do not submit other homeworks, I want you all to submit this homework without fail, because this is the thing that you're going to do for yourself. Okay, this is This is one among the things that you're going to do for yourself. You're going to invest for yourself. Okay. So I just want you all to invest just few minutes of your time. Please take out at least 10 minutes of your time to make this flyer for yourself. Okay. Not for anyone, just for yourself. You're going to make one flyer editing service flyer. You have to provide your own this one your own contact info. Yesterday I have shared with you four flyers of photo editing service, flyer editing service, those which were created by my students, and they are earning handsome amount out of it, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, I just want you all to start producing your own flyer editing service flyer, and then you can just start giving the service. You can just start today itself. Okay, start today itself. This was a work that I gave you yesterday. You have to mention your flyer editing service, and then you all have to put it on your WhatsApp stories. I told you that put it on the WhatsApp stories or wherever the social media accounts you have, just put it over there. How many of you did it? Probably no one got it done, right? Yes, because probably you till now you might not have that kind of what we say a hope in yourself, or what we say that you can do that. Fine. So dear sisters and brothers, I just want you all to want to tell you all, you have a software in hand. Okay, you have all of the templates in hand. Do not fear even for a little. I'll be there for your back support. Okay, do not worry. If you find difficulty anywhere, if you find a client and you're not working through it, if you don't know what to do, how to start with, I'll be ready to help you. Okay, you just don't have to worry, because your clients do not know even A or B of this editing. Fine, they do not know how to even go through the softwares that offer you the editing services, or offer you the editing. So dear sisters and brothers, you can just start off. Okay, you can just start off, because you all have the software in hand, you all have the templates in hand. Okay, I told you, even if you're a beginner, you can just start making the business through this. How is it so? Because you have the templates in hand. Even the templates serve as the best. For example, if you're doing it for the professional, for example, for businesses, for some major businesses and something like that, over there at that time you must not rely on the templates. You have to create your own stuff. Okay, at that time, fine. So for now, for time being, you can just start off now, kickstart your journey. Do not worry, I'll be there to help you. If you get the clients, you can just approach me, I'll help you, and you can just get them paid to get them paid. Okay, dear sisters and brothers, do not devalue the skill that you are learning. This skill is of high demands. Okay, everyone probably in your, at least in your contacts, or at least in your friends, at least there might be at least 10 to 20 people who are looking for the editors who can edit their own flyers for their social media account. Okay, social media flyers, they want some want how, some do not know how to create their social media flyers, and they are looking for the content creators. Okay, you are the content creators now. You can create the content and give to them. You can create the social media graphics and give to them. Okay, I'm working for some of the teams who have the speakers in them, who have the writers in them, but they do not have graphic designers. So we become the graphic designer for them. Okay, so this is the best opportunity. Come on, head on to working through this, inshallah. You've not just got a small or ordinary skill, you have a good skill in hand. You just have to produce now. Start producing. Do not devalue this skill. Do not devalue yourself. You should, by now you should get that confidence that I can do something through this. You can do something through this, even if you do not know how to do. I told you, take the help of the templates and start. You, even if you get the clients now, you want to work on this, just get back to me. If you just find anything confusing or anything stuck in the middle, you can just get back to me. I'll help you out. You can just pitch it up, and you can just start off this journey, inshallah. So yesterday's flyers, all the flyers, yesterday I shared all the flyers of the students who have been doing so well in editing, alhamdulillah. Kindly share all of your homework, so that others will also get inspiration from your posts, and they start creating, and also they start implementing the skills into their own designs. And yes, sisters and brothers, take it from me, we have the students, at least till now we have 150 graphic designers who have been performing so well in their own fields. They have been good students, the best students. They have been performing, the students in their studies, they have been using this graphic designing, and they have been standing out among their presentations. And also some of the students from the team Darul Arham are there. So many students have been learning this graphic designing. They all have been implementing this excellently onto their flyers or the content creations. They have created their own YouTube channels. They have created their own Instagram handles. They have their own Instagram handles. They have excellent and stunning content in it. Okay, so now you all have to get that kind of confidence to start creating for yourself or for the clients, inshallah ta'ala. Do you all have such confidence? Come on, type in. Let's see. You must have it, because we are half into this journey. We have learned so many aspects of editing, and in next 7 days you will be like, inshallah, you can just kickstart this journey. Even if you are a beginner, dear sisters and whether you all are doing so well, your designs, just go and see, look into your designs. You are all doing so well, because this application is not like a simple application. You can just create wonders through this application. Okay, you can just create magics through this. I just want you all to have that confidence and begin with. Even if you're not finding something like a Kickstarter, so any ideas in your mind or something like that, refer the templates and start making. Okay, do not worry even for a second that I cannot do this, I cannot, this is not for me. This is for you. Even if you're a beginner, I told in the very first class, the beginners do not need a excellent, what we say, editing skills or editing this. They need an excellent editing software to start with. So this is an excellent editing software. The pro version is in your hand. The pro items, the every template is in your hands. The millions of templates are in your hands. Now you can just kickstart whatever you type in Canva. Come on, go and type Islamic flyers, Islamic worship, Islamic activity books, whatever you want, you have it there. So now don't worry, you just have to kickstart on your journey of creating, of into the career also, inshallah. So I'll give you some tips and tactics in today's class how to earn also, inshallah. Do not worry. So our lesson for today is for generally for the students, for the teachers, for the professionals. Okay, inshallah. Whether you are the Quranic student, whether you are the students from the schools and colleges or the universities, or if you are a teacher's educator, if you are educator, if you're educating someone, if you are a professional, if you are into the business field, if you are into the official works, if you are anywhere into the business or anywhere into the computer fields or anywhere, and you want to have presentations, your own professional presentations, then you're here for today's class. Today you're going to learn how to make your own presentations, your own hand marked presentations, in which you write your own name, your own organization, in which you are just doing it for yourself. So these are the presentations that you can make, inshallah. Then we are going to learn how to make the documents or the notes. Yes, students and teachers, here you this is a very key and very important session for you all. You probably you might have just wasted your time on the Microsoft Office Word by writing and manipulating things and something like that. Today you have a software in hand which also provides you the Word documents also for note keeping, for note making, and something like that. Okay, all of the options on the Word, Microsoft Office Word are here. You can just start implementing. And also I'll show you some of the options for the this one also, Microsoft spreadsheets also. You can also generate tables also. You have so many options here in this application. And yes, as students, you all can just generate your own resumes, your own CVs, curriculum vitae, the cover this one, cover letters for your this one CVs, and also the certificates if you are a professional, if you are if you are representing an institute or a school, and if you want to get certificates done, then you can just go ahead with this. If you are a teacher in any school and you are learning this graphic designing, and you can just go and approach the management and tell them, the graphic designer, I can just create the beautiful certificate templates and give it for your school. So these are all excellently done using this software. Okay, and this is a very important thing that we are going to learn today, how to create your own worksheet. This is the thing through which you can just earn the passive income. Okay, passive income, inshallah. I'll show you even the markups of the platform wherein you can earn. I will show you the platform also wherein you can earn using this worksheets that you will produce each and every day. And also I'll show you how to make your own activity books, and also how to make your own book covers and everything, inshallah. So base yourself up. Today we are going to learn so many aspects of editing, inshallah. Yes, sisters and brothers, are you all ready? Come on, type in yes, inshallah. Bismillah. Let's all begin. Be ready with the two devices. One device to listen to the class, one for the recordings, and one for the live practice, inshallah ta'ala. So let's all brace up and begin our session. So what is the custom size that we have to select? Because today's class is about the presentation. Okay. So it's about the presentation, or the second topic would be CVs and then documents. All of this have different aspect ratios. Okay. All of the things have different aspect ratios. So today's is about the students, right? Students, teachers, and every professional. How to make your own presentations. Probably you all might have seen wherever in Zoom also what I actually present each and every day. This the presentation that just now I presented, it is also a presentation, right? PPT, what we call PPT, or even it can be downloaded in the form of the PDF, right? So presentations have two ratios. One is the landscape that acquires entire screen, or it is a portrait that applies 3:4 screen. Okay. Yeah, so you can select either 3:4, or you can select the entire screen, the landscape. Okay. Two presentations you have. You have PPTs in two formats. One is 3:4, one is the entire landscape screen. Okay. So I prefer using 3:4 because whenever I go for the portrait format also, if even if I switch my cell phone into this portrait format also, the mobile view also, then also my presentation will acquire 3/4 of the screen and not just this small part. Okay. When it is in a portrait, when it is in portrait format, the landscape view will look very small. So I prefer using 3:4. That's all your preference, what you want to use when you're going to make presentations. These presentations are very helpful when you're going to make student works for your projects, for your Islamic projects, if you're representing any teams, like any teams, whichever you are going to have student activities. You have to make some presentations there. Even if you are a student, you have to make presentation. Even if you are a professional, you have to make some presentation. Business owner, wherever, you just have to make presentations, right? So for the presentation, inshallah, I'm just showing you how to kickstart with this. You're creating your own presentation. Write presentations here. Okay. Presentation. So since presentations are in so many formats, I told you, oh, the very two formats are basic formats. One is 16:9, one is the 3:4 format, or 4:3, what we call. Okay. I told you I prefer this one and not 16:9 one. 16:9 is the entire screen, entire landscape screen you can take, and 4:3 is the 3/4 of the, or the 4/3 of the screen, this much. Okay. 4:3 of the screen. So fine, we'll just go ahead with the 4:3 because it's my personal preference. So I'll just select the presentation 4:3. Come on. So just click on this presentation 4:3. Okay. We are into this. This is the screen that we'll get, and we'll have so many and hundreds of templates for that. Okay. You can use whichever template you want, and you can just start off with the presentations. See here, whichever business presentation you want to give, whatever you want to give, dear sisters and brothers, you want to put it inside the something like colorful. You can put some images and make your own this one, what we say, make your own presentations. If you do not like to make your own presentation by your own from the scratch, you can just go to the templates and make it into your own presentation. For example, I'll just take this one, future of communication. See here, so it gives you all the slides that are inside it. You just have to manipulate it according to your needs. For example, I'm making a presentation for my class. Okay. So what I can do is I can just grab this. If I want to apply all of the pages, I'll click here, apply all 15 pages. Okay. So 15 pages presentation I will get. Okay. So these are the 15-page presentation. Now I can change it according to my own need. For example, I want to put my own things here and I don't want what is written here. For example, I'm making it for my classes. So what I'll do, I'll just change it to, so it is a mathematics class, and then I'll write biomimishal. Okay, a mimishal. Okay, so just see how classy it looks, right? It's already done, it's pre-done. You just have to change whatever you want. Then you just have to write the topic name and whatever. So chapter 1. So today we are going to start with the chapter 1, or you can just write the chapter recap. And one thing, you just have to ungroup all of this, and keep it, make changes, whatever you want. Chapter 1, polynomials. Okay. So I'll just write it around, and then we can just copy and paste it. How to copy and paste is go to wherever the textbook is or wherever you have any content, you just copy from there and paste it here. So select all and paste it. And again, another one. So next page, you can just add some stuffs like this and that and that. Okay, dear sisters and brothers, this doesn't looks good for the mathematics, right? Because it does not have any mathematics look. So what I prefer, dear sisters and brothers, is I create my own stuff. I create my own stuff. I already told you, I like creating by myself. So what I'll do, I'll just head back. I'll go to the home page, or what we can do, we can just start create design from there also. Now I'll just create design from this one again, presentation. 16:9 I took, I think. So I want to change this to 16:9 to 4:3 presentation. The second one 4:3. Okay, one important thing I didn't tell you till now, it is a resize button. Okay, you can resize your designs. Okay, for example, you do not like the size of this design. This is a presentation format, and now you want to change it to an Instagram post. As such, you just want to change this design to something else. You can just click on the resize, and you can just magically switch this up to any other graphics. Okay, this is a very excellent option that you have, dear sisters, and that is a pro option that you all have for free. Okay, so just make use of it, inshallah. So you can just make use of whatever. For example, even if you want it for mathematics, you can type mathematics and do it. But now let me just show you how to start it from the scratch. Okay, whatever your topics are. For example, if you are using any Islamic topic, okay, so just go to the elements and type Islamic, because if you are doing any presentation for your Islamic homeworks, like any presentation for your the Quran works, or for your Jews that you're learning, the tafasir that you're learning, or hifd that you're doing, or something like that. Or if you're a student of any of the branches, like even if you are for the AI student or something like that, the digital marketing student or something like that, select whatever graphics you need for that, right? So for example, for time being, let me select some Islamic things, because we need a proper, what we say, base to start with, right? So one pattern I'll show you how we are making for the Islamic flyers, right? So we'll just keep this. It's just our creativity. It is not that you have to use this. You don't have to use this, because it's just my way of doing things. What I find in front of me, I start making use of that. Okay. If you do not like that stuff, please change it yourselves. Change it to something better. Change it to something excellent that you love. Okay, I'll keep it in. What I'm thinking of now is I'll keep it in middle. And I'll write something. For example, even I can produce a beautiful slides of the dua presentation. I can make 10 duas in one picture and something like that. Okay, if it is for duas and askars that I'm going to make, then what I should do, I should add some dua related things, right? The asking related things. Probably this person with raised hands, it would help out. Or you can just write duas with dua. Let me see if we have some dua or prayer kind of graphics. Okay, I'll just put this around here. Like I can change it according to the colors also, according to the flyer colors also. Or okay, this is just a simple things that we're doing. Okay, do not worry, we can just create excellent stuff out of it. And then again, Islamic backgrounds you can apply. The Islamic background. Okay, now we can have so many Islamic patterns and so many things, so many more things. Let's see what goes well with this. Okay, something good for the presentation. Okay, you just grab something that is good for the presentation, something like this. Okay, now you just have to click on the three dot button. Most of you are not doing this. You just keep your photos in the middle and just leave it as such. Dear sisters and brothers, see here, when you put a photo you want to apply to the background, click on the three dot button. Okay, and click on set image as background. Okay, in the smartphones this is very easy. In the tabs and laptops it might be a bit difficult or glitchy. In the smartphones it's in your hands. Okay, you just can make it within a moment or within a second, fine. So just type, just make sure you're going to do it so well, inshallah. So instead of this yellow we can change it to blue, because this is blue pattern that is here. Okay, so make sure you're going to assign it so well with the backgrounds. Okay, so this is blue is not looking good, then you can change it to whatever you like. Some darker color you can apply. Okay, let's just head on. We can just write now, typing now, or something like that. I just took two things here. If I want to change, I'll change it, or I'll delete it, whatever. It's totally up to you how you want to manage things as. Okay, so what I'll write for this one, I'm just going to make it for the Islamic flyer. So what I'll do, I'll just take a text box. Okay, I'll just keep it in center of this. Make sure you're aligning it perfectly with whatever you take. Okay, align it perfectly. How to understand it is perfectly align. Move across and see. It will give you the lines. It will give you the lines of where are you standing there. Fine. So now I'll type in. What I'll type is duas for knowledge. Duas for seeking knowledge. Duas for seeking knowledge. Seeking knowledge. Okay. This is just a markup that I'm showing you. We can just create beautiful stuffs, whatever you want. This just got to my mind now for creation, example for creating. Okay, do as for seeking knowledge. Enter it up if you want to. You want to put it in two lines, then enter it up. give it a line spacing, and line spacing, if you feel it is too much, reduce it. Okay, now make sure the font is very excellent. What fonts you can just go to the fonts and change the fonts. Skiff fonts are good. The fonts like the Chloe is good, the Fully Arabic is good. These are all my preferable fonts. Dua for seeking knowledge, and then we will just write who's collected, compiled by Mishal. I can write whatever, it's totally up to you. Okay, so I'll ungroup this up. I'll just keep this here. I'll keep this here and I'll write compiled by. Compiled by. Okay, I'll just put it out here somewhere in the middle. By Mishal. Okay, I'll just increase it in size, decrease it in size, and place it here. Okay. It's a simple way of doing things. Okay, you're creating your own stuff, you're creating by yourself. Make sure you're having the same themes according to your own look. Whatever you like, create that in your own ways. Okay, so there's the things that we added. Now we can add some things like duas here and there, or some good Islamic stuff, so whatever you want here and there. Or you can just write Islamic graphics, Islamic, and just see what you have in hand. You can add it here and there, or you can write Bismillah Rahman Rahim if you want at the beginning, or for the next page if you want, you can just add it. Or if you want to add some beautiful lanterns, you can just add it here and there to make it feel more classy, more classy, inshallah. And also this one with a feel of the bluish color. Okay. If you do not like the backgrounds, change it to the need that you like, change it to the one that you like the most. Okay, if you want the same thing to be duplicated, duplicate it all around, keep it over here and flip it over. Flip left, flip vertical, flip horizontal. Yes, yes, done. And then the thing that is above is looking a bit, what we say, there's nothing above. So can we just add something like, let's see, what is it? We can add stars here and there if you want. We can add so many things, so many stuffs that you like, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, make sure you're making it so excellent, inshallah. Okay, it's totally your creativity. It's totally your design that you can put up beautifully as. Come on, just generate a beautiful one, inshallah. I'm just thinking of adding this as what we say. So what I'll do is this one I'll just change, flip it up to vertical, and I'll place this here because the above part is looking this for me. Okay, this is fine now. Compiled by Michelle, I'll make it a bit smaller. Okay. Compiled by also, I'll make smaller. That's here. So this is just a simple drawing, that the simple presentation that we made for ourselves. Okay. One presentation slide is done. What to do? You just can duplicate it. How to duplicate it, dear sisters and brothers? Here you have the duplication button. Okay, so now just let me just duplicate this. Sorry, this is a add new page. The button that we just added is add new page. How to duplicate? The second button, the middle one. Okay, if you have the smartphones, dear sisters and brothers, you just have to pinch your screen down. Okay, two fingers, pinch your screen with the two fingers, and you'll get one button to call as duplicate the page. Fine. Okay, I just duplicated it. Now what I'll do is I'll remove these two things. These two things are not required. Now for duas for seeking knowledge, I'll also remove this. Also remove this. I think let it be there. Okay, now what I'll do, what I can just change this background. This background to what I'll do for this background is, even let this be there. For this background, I'll just see whether, okay, I'll just put it like this. Okay, because I just want the theme the same thing. But I want to write my duas here instead of using this, all of the aspects. Page 2, let me just delete this. Okay. Instead of something behind, I'll delete that. Now we just want to write the duas. Okay, so you just can write the duas whatever you want and whatever you need, inshallah. And just put all of stuffs here. Dua for seeking knowledge, and then, oh, okay, One important thing that we forgot adding is presented by whom. You just have to add your own logos. Okay, make sure you have your own logos. If you do not have, okay, one logo of mine, if let it be of the black one. I'll just add it here, add to the page. Now it is in black color. I just want to put it somewhere, and it must look classy. So what should I do? I should go to the elements, take one frames, and go to all, take the frames. What kind of frame do we want? We want, okay, this is Islamic frame that is giving. If you want to place it inside the black round one, you can place it, or whatever. Even if you want to place it inside that, you can place it. So let me just see the frames that are rounded. I'll just put it inside this. Now if I want, I can just give it even if it is white, I think white also goes well with this design. Okay, I'll just add to the page and try to replace with this one. Okay, and I can just increase it like this and size. Okay, make your own way of doing things. You can just present it in your own ways. Then you can add some border weights to this. In the border weight, you can just change the color of the borders. If you want, you can give a white bordering, black bordering, bluish bordering, more purplish bordering, whatever border suits well with the design, you can just go for that. Even if this color, if you do not like the SH symbol, just change it like this, okay? If it looks more clumsy to you, change it. Okay. For the next flyers, you just can add the stuffs. For example, now you want to add something to write about the Quranic ayah or anything like that. Now you want to get some labels, right, to add it. So we'll just get some labels. Okay, see to it what goes well with your design. You can take something like this also, some labels like this, or let me delete it, something like this labels. Or if all of this doesn't suit your needs, you can just go to add shapes and take your own designs like that. Okay, something like this if you want, you can take. And this is for the text, okay, textual content you want to add inside, you can add it inside this, fine. Okay. Some textual content. If you want to show some projections, some of the what we say graphics along with that. For example, if there is something mentioned exclusively, if there's mentioned, then you can just mention some graphics. For example, probably Rabbi Zidni Alma is here, or you can get it from the Quranic app that I have shown you. Let's see if it is Rabbi Zidni Alma is here. See, it's here. We have so many things. Rabbi Zidni Alma is here. I'll just add it here. See how beautifully you can make your content. See, even or it offers you the Arabic, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, this is a good application in hand. You just can make wonderful stuff out of it. Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge. Increase me in knowledge. So this is just one kind of slide I'm showing you how you can just create. You can just do it in your own ways. Increase me in knowledge. Okay, you can just write the reference on whichever surah it is present. It is present in Surah Taha, right? So you can just see which surah it is present, and you can just write the reference also. See how beautiful it is done, right? So now you can add the what we say. You can add the, even if you want, you can add the reference of this one. What we say, reference should be added below that. Now we'll add YouTube handles or whatever the handles you want regarding this slash where you can refer back to get this design. So to get this articles, something like that, you can just write your own blog names, blog websites, web websites here. Mention your own websites, and then what you can do, what else can you do here, dear sisters and brothers? Okay, one thing, you have to watermark your content, right? You have to watermark your content, put your logos here and there, because it should not be copied. You make sure your content is not copied, because you make it with so much of your heart, and when it's copied, sometimes it feels like, oh, where is my credit given here? So this is the credit that you can give to yourself, adding your logos here and there, or it's totally up to you if you want to add it somewhere. If you want to even transparent, give it more transparency, or make it more transparent, you can make it. Or if you do not want to show it, then that's well and good. Delete it up and put up just to show us. You can just have the intention of gaining the rewards from Allah instead of this one. Okay, no problem. Even if you put it, that's well and good. They can refer back to you and get this done, get these things done, and you can get the clients also through this. That those, you have so many ways of making your presentations look like. Okay, so this is just one way. If you want to place it exactly in the middle, place it in the middle. Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge. Okay, even if you want to give other translations or the translation or any other translation and put it, you can put it there. Even the Urdu fonts are here, Arabic fonts are here, beautiful text, the fully Arabic, the fully traditional Arabic. So many fonts of Islamic fonts are here. Even the this one, the what we say the Kufi font, we actually used to search for the font at least 6 years back. We did not have the font in the application, so we had to just transport it here and there, then put it inside the fonts, and then we had to use the Urdu fonts. But alhamdulillah, it's available in this application, dear sisters and brothers. The Kufi font that we wanted, actually the font name I'm just forgot it now. It's called as Nuri Nastalik font. Yes, Nuri Nastalik font. We just have this here. Okay, Nuri Nastalik font, it is already there. So you can just write this. Come on, I just want to give it here. I want you to give this a continuation. Okay, give this a continuation if you want, or make one new one. Okay, make beautiful one, and then at last what we can do is jazakumullahu khairan kasira. Instead of doing, you can just write one last note at the end. What you can write is jazakumullahu khairan. um, some notes like that you can write jazak. You even have each and everything like the jazakallahu khairan. You have all of the steps like that here, yes sisters and brothers. Jazakallahu khairan, or you can just write jazakallah. Just let me just move it here. Jazakallah. Type it and see, you have it all here. It's all in the graphics. They could just, you can just see here jazakumullahu khairan. You can just take it here and place it somewhere here, and you can write the translation of that. This is would be the end slides, or you can just create 5 to 6 slides at the end slide. You can just write jazakallahu khairan and write the reference where you can find this PPTs, or your reference to your channels wherever you write or wherever you're producing. Now you can just okay, this PPT is now what you can do with this. You can just make the PDF copies. Okay, you can also sell this PDFs. Okay, see here, whatever PDFs, PPTs you're making, dear sisters and brothers, you can sell it. Okay, you can also sell it on the Etsy, you can sell it on the Amazon, you can sell it as a printables. Okay, you don't have to sell it as a books, you can send it as a printables. You can sell this as a printables. Okay, inshallah ta'ala. So I'm just showing you how well you can do all of these steps. Fine. So now let me head back. I'll just create another design for you all, so that you can just understand how this presentations slides works. Okay, let's just begin with another presentation slide. What would be the name that you want to give? I told you again, the custom size you can grab whatever custom size you want. 4:3 is a standard one that we usually select, because this is the standard size that your Microsoft PowerPoint will give you. Fine. Now we can just select the designs out of this. Also, you can make your own slides also. Okay, if you're the tutor here, mathematic tutor or whatever tutors you are, if you're the educationalist or something like that, if you're a teacher, if you're a student, you can, if you are going to present the slides on each any seminar topics or something like that, the very first thing that you want to have if you do not have anything in mind and you want to create your own stuff, then go to the designs and start with the styles. Okay, so this is the thing that you can work on without anything in mind. How to start anything is nothing but going to the styles and starting with the font combinations and the combinations. Now you can just select whatever. For example, you can select this one. See here, now one PPT is ready in your hand with just without anything. You just have to click on the combinations and go. See here, I'm teaching you some very important and excellent stuff, dear sisters and brothers. Take it from me, this wall will be worth here. Okay, so I just selected this font. Let this be the presentation that I wanted. Okay, I'll keep it here and then. Now I just have to put my creativity inside this. That's all. Now what I'll do is I just want to make the slides for my mathematics class. So what I'll do, so I'll just write learn maths with a mimishal. Learn mathematics. Okay. Do not worry if the text fonts are not looking good. Then we just can change it very beautifully. Okay. Very matlab, inshallah, that actually looks excellent with the font options that we have in the corner with mishal. And then we can just write which mathematics, learn year 10 mathematics or year 11 mathematics, which curriculum, Australian curriculum or whatever, year 10 mathematics. Yeah, 10 is enough. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just keep these things here. I'll keep it here. Now I just, okay, this is not looking good for you, neither for me, okay? So I'll just keep it here. I can just give further improvise this, okay? What am I doing it for? I'm doing it for the mathematics, right? One thing that came into mind is mathematics. So I just do for the mathematics. You can do it for any stuff that you want, fine? I'm just showing you the creation of presentations. I want you all to do it along with me. Okay, one logo you can just write, okay? This is the way that I make presentation from the scratch by myself, and I just want you to see how easy it is. Add to page. I'll just put my logo here, our own logos here. You can put your own logos. Okay, how to crop this up, crop it up such that it looks perfect with the screen. Even if it is cropped out, no problem. Okay, add your site presents. Let this be here. Let me write it presents instead of year 10. Or what I'll write, I'll just duplicate this up and place it here. And I'll write presents here. Site presents, learn mathematics with a Mimishal, year 10 mathematics. Okay, I just wrote it like this. Now there's no clue of the mathematics in the screen. There's no clue of the mathematics. What I can do is I just can add the mathematics here and there so that it looks like a mathematics session or something like mathematics slide. And if it's for kids, if this classes are for the kids, you have to make it more eye-catchy so that kids are concentrating throughout the session, right? So the for every mathematics tutor or any tutoring that tutors that are here, they actually know how to create their content more engaging or more interactive with the students, right? So they should have a very excellent slides. So what we'll do, we'll just change it to white color if we want. And what we have to do, we have to reduce its transparency. So you can just place this 1 2 3 things here and there because we have just added mathematics here. We'll see what more graphics we have. I think we just landed on the wrong this one. Okay, come on, do it all along. Let's see how you're girl doing to get this out, inshallah. F of x is somewhere here. I'll put white coloring to that and change it to transparency. You have to reduce this transparency. Okay. Again, few more elements. Mathematics. They all. You can just add first and then you can change it. This one you can add. This one you can add. Then you can change the colors. This one you can add. Okay, I'll place some of it here and there. Or if you have one thing that can occupy the entire screen, then that's well and good. Color should be white. Color should be white because it should look inside your screen, right? Okay. Color should be white and transparency should be reduced. Okay, this much is enough. Okay, if you want to add more, you can add more. This is just an example that I'm giving. Okay, this is not looking good, so what I'll do, I'll just reduce it up. Okay, now I can add more to this. For example, for this circle, if I want to add more things like, just see here, circle glow you have. Okay, you have so many aspects to see here, circle glow. I'm sharing with you some of the elements. I just see this, dear sisters and brothers. Circle you can apply. And this, you have something glow like this. You can just place it here inside this, matlab behind this, okay? Behind this, something like this. And send it to the back. Some glow it will get actually. Send to back. Send to back. See here, it's getting the glow from the from where you cannot see. See here, there is some glow in this, right? Yeah, you just got the glow. And now if you want any shadows here and there, drop shadow. This is nothing but making your designs more drop shadow. Okay, there is something called as drop shadow. You can apply the shadow here. Now because it is a darker screen, you can make it white. Okay, the drop shadow that is here, you can just put it here at the end. Okay, edge. So this is where you can just change the shadow color also. There's also color changing shadows also. Let's see if we have any color changing shadows as well. No, drop shadows in this color itself. Okay. Now, dear sisters and brothers, this text that we have written, I'm just not liking it. And the color that is here, I'm not liking it. So how to change it? Go to the color combinations, go to the font combinations and change the color palettes, change the font sets. First, I'll change the font sets. See here. How beautifully we can change the fonts, right? Within a moment. Okay, whichever I like. This Gallon font looks well with the screens. So I just selected this font, done. I'll just make some changes, keep it here and there. And then what I'll do is I'll just change the colors now. How to change the color palettes? Go to the color palettes and change it according to your own will. See here, we have just created the stunning stuff out of it, right? So now if you want, we can just make whatever we want. So this color we can change it to, or if you want the same color that was previously, you don't want to change, or for example, you want to duplicate, you want to try out different colors and see. See here, this color is also excellent. I'll duplicate another side and see. This color is also excellent. Okay, this color is also excellent. Like I can just change this drop shadow small, or I can put something like send to back, send to back. Okay, this looks good. Okay, I can change it to something. See, even this looks good, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, give it a try. You have a beautiful explication in hand. You all are can make the beautiful and wonderful, excellently edited stuff, right? So see here, this black things also where goes well with the screens. See how beautifully we are making. We are making so many things, right? With just in moment we can just make. See here, three flyers, three different patterns, three different flyers we have just made in moment. How did we make that? By using the color palettes, by using the designing, right? By using the stylizing. So now this is a thing that this is just the first page. How to make the second page? Second page is nothing but the same copy. Just copy it down. Next page you just can add whatever you want. For example, for the second page. Okay, let me finalize one stuff. So among these three, I'll finalize the first one. So I'll duplicate the very first one. I'll place it here. Okay, so we are going for this one itself. So for this one, what I'll do is, okay, now what I have to do, I have to place this stuff here and there, right? Because for the if this is a class related stuff, so if we want to place some other things, we have to do something like, we have to add other slides along with it, right? The chapter slides we want something like what is being taught or something like that. And let me delete the shadow is not required. Okay, now we can write lesson recap. Usually what we can write, okay, or you can just start with the our lesson for today. One slide you just, okay, what you can do is you can just create and keep. If you are into the educational field, or if you are into the something like that, you can just keep and keep this as it, okay, and then you can just place your own YouTube handle names or something like that over here, the reference. And then what you can do is you have to add something here, right? So you have to add the text inside, right, dear sisters and brothers? So just go to the shapes, go to the close this all, go to the graphics, go to the shapes. Shapes, take one shape. This is grayish shape. You want it in whitish because with the blue, white might look better. So now lesson recap, you can add one bar like this. Okay, so you can just type in whatever you want, whatever content you want inside this. Okay. For example, let me just make it white, exactly white colored, white color. Now I just can write my own stuff inside this using the, make sure this is in the center of the page. Okay. And if it is cutting out this one, you can just shorten this up from both sides, and also adding the elements. For example, if you're writing something regarding some of the steps, then you have to add the suitable elements for that. Okay, suitable elements, lesson recap. Then for the recap you have to add some elements here. For if it is a lesson recap, you can just add recap. See if you have a suitable elements, make it more interactive with your audience. Okay, audience or whatever, dear sisters and brothers, you can even make a video out of it. Do you know this? You can make a video out of this recap if you want to keep something like this here. Okay, then you can write our lesson for today. Whatever the lesson for today is there, then you just can write inside this white shape, and then you can just write our lesson for today, or your seminar topic, whatever you have. Or if it is, if you're into something like presenting for your own seminars, or even if you're for any coach or something like that, you can just make your own this one, something like this. If you want to have the, okay, at the end you can just have a thank you note. Okay, thank you note, you just have to create one mockups and keep. If you want to change the colors of the slides, you can change the colors of the slides at as such. Okay, thank you. Okay, this is the last slide that you can make. I'll delete this stuff. Thank you slide. And then if you want to write something here and there, you can write it. Okay, so dear sisters and brothers, this is just the mock-up that I have shown you how you can create. Okay, I'll show you some of the slides that I create for my students, and I create for my for the this one also, what for the design like a pro also, because you must know how we create it, because you're all designers, and this is the designing step that I have created. Okay, this time's theme I just wanted to put it all black. So what I did, I took one black background as it is taken in the design like a pro. We do not make, I already told you, I do not make use of the this one content from there. So see here how simply I made it, and how at the first probably you might have been finding it, how is it made. It's nothing but I just added the font here, font here, font here, presence. This is this one, and this is a drop shadow. I gave a simple shadow. I don't wanted to make it more eye catchy or something like more flashy. So just I made it simple all along. I didn't add some beautiful fonts. These are not the best fonts. You can select more better fonts. Okay, you can make more best than this. Okay, now tell me what is used here. All of these elements, dear sisters and brothers. I used one laptop here, one this one here, and then the Canva here, and then Canva here. Now we just can write it. Now same copy, you just have to duplicate it. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim here. The same, this is the shape here. Come on, now you can just tell me without even looking, with just looking at it, you can just tell what is being used here, right? So next, what did I use? I used one dua hand, and then I wrote this one, then this one. This is a self-made flyer. See here, I used some stars and some this Z, A, B, C, something like this. I just wanted to use that. I just used it. That's all. It's totally my choice. So now this one, this is the copied Arabic font. I just copied it, the Arabic text, and pasted it here. I copied this and pasted it here. I copied and pasted it here. I wrote my own this one. So these are a very simple. Now I just duplicated 100 times. I can duplicate this 100 times. See, I just duplicated the same thing. Hope you all are understanding it. Okay, I must teach you this because you all have to know how to make your own presentation from the scratch. You can just make your own. What I do, every day I send the flyers, right? I just send the photos in the group. How to send the photos? You just have to share it in the form of the jpg. You can make images out of it. You can make images out of it. You can make the PDF notes out of it. You can make the PPTs out of it. You can make it in any pattern. For example, I want to animate this and make it in the beautiful presentation. How to animate this? There is something called as animate button. You can do that. Or you have something called as presentation. I'll show you something called as presentation slides. I'll show you with the previous slides because I don't want to change this pattern that I'm doing. See what I'm adding for each and every slide. I add this one. See here, I add elements so that it gets more catchy for you. It looks better for you to go with, right? See here, the recap. I gave you one, two to this one. See here, for each one, I just highlighted some things. Course flyers, I just wrote some course flyers there and added it here. Tutoring flyers. Okay, subhanallah, we can just create this, right? Now, by now, do you all think that you all can create this yourself? Yes or no? Type in. Yes or no? You can create this by yourself, right? Yes, isn't this all easy? Very easy. It's all very easy. Just needs your 5 to 10 minutes time. That's all, right? Yes, it's all easy, dear sisters and brothers. See, a lesson for today. Probably at the beginning of the session, you might have felt that, wow, this is such a beautiful presentation. Now you might have felt that, oh, I can make this. It's nothing for me. It's a second hand. It's just my left hand game. Okay, it is, dear sisters and brothers. You all can make it by yourself, inshallah. So this is this you can just make it by yourself. Okay. So we just learned how to make presentations, right? This is the way you can just make your own presentations. For example, now you're going to present this one PPT. I'll just show you with the presentation that we are making now. So this is a presentation that we made, right? Okay, I'll just go to the previous presentation. This one's we made. So see here, dear sisters and brothers, there's something called as transitions. Okay, I'll show you with that because this is a presentation that we have made. You just have to do something like this. Okay. Okay, there is something here. Can you just see? There is something like this when you click on the presentations. Fine. In the slides, there is something called a plus button. Okay. In the slides, there is something called as plus button. Click there. And over here, there's a transition for the presentation. Between the two presentations, probably you have seen in the Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay. If you have seen the PowerPoint, between the presentations, they keep this. So this, when you keep this, click on this, you have something like this. From one presentation to another presentation, if you want to switch it, it will actually give some transitions. If you want to apply whichever transitions you can apply, you can apply. Okay, you can give it this duration, 1 minute duration. You can give 1 second duration, 2 second duration. You can apply the transitions for each and everything. You can apply between all of the pages if you want, or you can apply different transition between all of the pages. Okay, how to present this presentation? Okay, I'll show you how to present this presentation. Okay, just listen very carefully. I want you all to listen to it very carefully. Again, transitions. See, I'm applying the transitions. Have you all done it? Come on, apply the transitions. But when you export it as a PDF, you won't get this presentation. When you export it as a PPT, okay, when you export it as a PPT and export and show it as a presentation, then you can do it. Now, see here, how to present this? There is some button here, okay? There is some button here. Where is the button? It's here. This is the presentation button. something like this. It is on the top on the smartphones. Okay, when you just click on this, it will present. See here, when you just click on the right side, see, this is the transition that you had given. This is the transition. I actually went to the last page and presented. Let me just go to the first page and present. See here, this is how we made the presentation. See how beautiful it looks, right? Okay, this is how we just made the presentation as. Okay, we are done with the presentation. Isn't it beautiful? Have you all learned all of the aspects of making presentations? Because presentation is topic is very important. You know, when you are learning the presentations for the Microsoft Office Word or something on your what we say the designing. If you have any designers or the computer classes, if you take, they actually take 30 days or 40 days to teach you just how to make presentations, because it's very difficult on the Microsoft Office Word, more difficult than this. Okay, the Canva is very easy because you have all the graphics in hand, because in the Microsoft Office, PowerPoint and more, you have just the clip arts or something like that. Here you have every graphic that you want. Okay, so you can just create the wonderful stuff that you have. And also there are very limited templates on the Microsoft Office. So here you have a wide range, thousands of millions of templates you just can make use of and make your wonderful stuff. Now I'm just showing you how to make the documents for the note making. If you are a student here, if you are a Quranic student, if you're whatever student, if you're listening to the lectures, and if you're writing the notes, if you're making the notes on the Samsung or on your devices, whatever devices, if you want to make the notes, then you just have one thing in hand that is called as documents. Okay, you can just type here documents, or you can see if there's documents docs here. Okay, or you can type here docs. Okay, it's nothing but Microsoft Office Word. It is same thing as the Office Word, or it is nothing but it's best for the note making. You can just write the notes in the bulletin format and whatever format. Click on the docs and you have it all. You just can write now. Okay, you just can start writing now. If you want the rulers also, you will get the rulers. Probably we had learned in very first class, go to the files and go to the settings, and if you want to the rulers here and there, you can add rulers also on the two sides. But because this is actually not required, so we don't make use of. You can just record whatever events you want to write, or if you want to write it in the bulletin points, you can write. If you want to change the bulletins, it's actually very easy here to do the steps 1 2 3 1 2 3. Or you can just make the notes whatever you want. If you want to add the tables also, you have something called as tables. How to go to the elements, you have the tables here. You can make the tables easy peasy. It's all easy. You just can add the tables here and there. And also you can add the tables if you want. If you want, you can add the charts also. For example, if you're a student, you might be having the works on the bar graphs, on the pie charts or line graphs, whatever. You can just add it, and you can just create a beautiful stuff here and there, because it's the same accessories that you all have it on Microsoft Words. You have it here. Fine. For example, if you want to, if you are with the smartphone and you want to make the quick Microsoft Word document, then you just can make all the Word document here, and you can just transfer the same document file to the what we say to the computer, and just edit it further if you want to do it with the Microsoft Office or something like that. So this is a Word file that you can make, and the same thing, you just can download it in the PDF format, or you can download in the document format. See a document format, Microsoft Word document. Okay, it's the same thing. You just can document create it, and now we can edit it in the Microsoft Office also. If you want to edit here also, you can edit it. Right. So this is as simple as that, as easy as that. Right. So this is how we can just make the Microsoft Word document. Okay, two things are done. Note making is done for the students, presentation is done. Next, resumes and the CVs. It's all simple and it's all easy. How to create your own resumes? Just have to go and type in here resume, because once in a lifetime you actually have the once you just have to create your own resumes, right? Better take the templates and create one, because it's all the same. You just have to write the stuffs in resumes, right? In the resumes, you don't have anything extra to do. You just have to write, and it's your abilities that you have to put in there, skills, abilities, and whatever educational this one profiles you have to put there, and also the experiences. And then you have only few kind of things that you can make. You can just grab whichever you want. For example, if you want something like something, because all of the resumes are actually must be simple. They should not be very eye catchy or something like that, right? So they actually will be simple. So all of these are simple. You can select whichever you want and change it here and there. So this way you can just create your own resume. Cover letters also, you can just create it. It's all there. And then if you want to create the certificates, you have hundreds of certificates here, hundreds of certificate options here. if you are only the educator, or if you are working for an educator, working for organization, then you can just go ahead with this for creation of certificates. You can just select whichever certificates you need, and just you can just change it, or you can create it on your own by the by using the same templates that you want. Okay, so I'm just showing you with this one with the templates, because this is not as such used. Your clients won't ask you to create the certificates. Even if they ask you, you have so many beautiful templates. You have hundreds of templates. You just have to click on it. Okay, click on it and just change it here and there. For example, if you want to change the certificates for this certificate to something else, just delete it here and there and change it. You have hundreds of certificates. You can just change it here and there and create it for your client and give it. Okay, so it's same as creating the presentation. It's same. You just have to have a beautiful background, same backgrounds, beautiful backgrounds, the colors, the color should match up with the content, and also elements you should know. You should know the elements that are required. Go to elements and write certificate. You will have so many elements for that. So certificate borders, something like this, something like badges if you want to put here and there, or if you want to give the students the ranking, 5-star ranking, 2-star ranking, 3-star ranking, you can just put it like this and place stars inside the circles, 5-star or something like that. There are so many ways of creating such aspects. For example, if you want to put your logo inside this, you can just like keep it here and there, and then you can put. So if you want to put your logo inside this, you can put it. Or if you want to mention if this is a star student of our organization, or for this one, you can mention. So these are the ways that you can create the certificate. So I have shown you presentations, documents making. Then I have shown you how to take out the CVs, the resumes, and also I have shown you how to get the certificates. Now, dear sisters and brothers, let me go back to the home. See here. Now, the very important thing that I'm going to teach you, dear sisters and brothers, is how to create the worksheets. Okay, come on, type in worksheets here. Okay, worksheets. If you want to, you can type in worksheets, or activity books. You can type. Okay, worksheets, activity books, worksheets. Okay, let me just add it. Come on, Bismillah. Okay, here we have so many worksheets. So what I'll do, I'll grab one of the worksheets. For example, there's a tracing cards here. Okay, I'll just click on this tracing cards. Fine. One of it, I just took it. Okay. So there are so many tracing cards, all of the A, B, C, D tracing cards. Okay. So this is the tracing cards, dear sisters and brothers. Now you can make some changes here and there. Okay. And you can just export this up, and you can just sell this if you want. Okay, you can sell this for at least $5, $10, and you will actually get the handsome amount out of it, because it's a pro version thing. You don't have any copyright. You can sell this on your own, but make some changes. Make sure you can make make sure that you make some changes, because dear sisters and brothers, the things that you all are having in hand, the templates are all pro templates, right? Now you just can make use of each of the stuffs. Now you just can change some things here and there, and then sell it up. How to sell this? Share it up in the PDF format. Okay, then go to the platform. Okay, I'm just showing you how to do this. Okay, go to the this one, and now I just want you to go and search for Etsy. Probably you all have been using the software Etsy. Seen this Etsy. Etsy, what is Etsy about? Etsy is about selling and buying, right? Okay. If you want to sell some stuffs, like for example, if you want to sell the worksheets, okay, just type in and see how many worksheets. For example, this thing that was tracing worksheets, right? Okay, well, let me just write worksheets. Okay, this is the passive income that you can earn, dear sisters and brothers. They are just selling the printables. Okay, printables are being sold here, and you are just getting the what we say. You can just get the thousands and thousands of you can just earn through this. Okay, so for example, I'll show you one of the versions. See, I'll just show you some easy peasy things. 4,000 plus sheets are not required. This, let me just go to something like worksheets, Islamic worksheets. Okay, I'll just show you some of the Islamic worksheets. You'll be shocked. 9 pages worksheet, they actually sell it for so many things. I'll show you. See here, Islamic worksheet, better option, kids worksheet. Okay, kids worksheet, you can just select. And I'll show you this one pack of printable. See here, they are charging you 388 rupee. Okay, till now how many have been sold? 513. Just give the reviews. Okay, 388 into 513. We will just do the calculations later and see the worksheets that they have. Okay, I'll show you how to generate this. This is very, very, very easy. So how many pages do they have in this worksheet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 plus 5 plus 5, 15 pages worksheet. Okay, what will they give you? They will give you just the PDF. See, a digital download. Only digital download. What will they give you? Digital download. I'll just click on this and show you. Be very careful when you see this. See here. They have just produced 15 pages. They have told you they have the 15 pages here. Each pages, one is a color, one is the matching up, one is again coloring, one is the dots, one is this one. All of it you can produce by yourself. Okay, I'll show you how beautiful you can make. There are just 15 pages. See what they are giving you. Digital download. They are actually put the PDF here. Okay, they'll just put the PDF. One digital PDF you will get. So they have 513 reviews. Just the reviews are 513. Just think how many have downloaded this and gave them rupees 388 just for 15 pages. Can you all not just do this by yourself? Yes, you all can, because you have a best application in hand. You can make more better than this. I'm telling you, you can make more better than this. You and I can make more best worksheets than this. So come on, yes, sisters and brothers, now you just don't have to set back. These things are you're just creating for yourself. Okay, I just want you all to do this. See, let me just calculate the income that they're earning. This is called as a passive income. Even if you sleep by, you will actually earn through this worksheet. Just you have to give your at least 10 to 20 minutes time to create 15 pages and just put it on the Etsy. They will sell it for 300, whatever cost you want to sell it. 400 rupee you can sell it, 500 rupee you can sell it. It's totally up to you. And see how many people are there here who are just what we say. You can earn from them, right? So, for example, what was the amount? It was 388, and 512 people have just this one what they purchased it, and the income earned is 1,98,000 rupees from just 15 pages. 1,98,656 rupee. Okay, can you all just imagine doing this by yourself and earning a passive income out of it? Yes, you can do it. You can do it. I'll show you the way. Come on, this is a Canva here. So what do we need at first? First page. What was there in the first page? If you want to copy the same, we can copy the same. First page was something coloring, right? Coloring. Let me just put coloring. Okay, coloring page. I'll just see some coloring pages. Get one coloring page, because they had added 3 to 4 coloring pages. Okay, so now coloring pages, I want it Islamic, right? So what we'll do, if it is not Islamic also, I'll take this page. Okay, I'll take this page. Now I'll just change this coloring page to, I'll go to the graphics and change this coloring page. Okay, so what I have to do, I have to delete this, I have to delete this photo. Instead of this coloring page, I'll put my own coloring page. For example, here we'll go. Then we'll write Islamic. Okay, one. Then we'll see in the graphics. We have so many stuffs in the graphics, like the person sitting, or for the dua or something like that. For this one, you can just put it here, okay? And you can just change this to white color with just single borders, okay? You can just change it to white color or something like that, or you can just check some other. You just have to have patience to check all of it, okay? Please check it all. For example, even if you take this one, now you have to change its colors. You have to change this color to white. You have to change this color to white. You have to change this black color to, let this black color be there. Now we just have to tell them to put the colors around it. That's all. So something like that. You just have so many graphics here in hand. You just have to change its colors. That all. Change it to the white and add some border colors. That's all. And then you just can create. So delete these things. Delete it. Delete something that is there. And also, if you want to create more stuff, you can just add your own stuff here. Fine. So even if you want some one color sheet is over. For example, you have done with this, or you can just take more of this. For example, what I'll do. Let me just go to the design templates and see something else. Okay, this paper I'll take instead of this. Okay, instead of this, let me add this paper. And here I'll change to coloring page. Okay, coloring page. Okay, at the first page you have to write it, dear sisters and brothers. What we'll write? First page, you should write it at activity book. Okay, activity book, or you can write Islamic worksheets, or you can write some beautiful things here. Islamic worksheets on prayers. Okay, Salah worksheets. If it is all about prayers, then you should have it all about prayers. Salah worksheets compiled by who, if you want. Please do not write compiled by, because they are actually using it as printables and they're giving it for their kids. Okay, so you just have to add here in their graphics. So I'll add instead of this, I'll add a person reading Salah. So I'll just add Salah worksheets. Now, first coloring page should be about Salah itself. So what I'll do, I'll just write Salah instead of Salah. Let me see if you have many Salah related this one. So coloring this one. So for the coloring sheets, let's see what is better. So for this one, if you want, what I'll do, I'll just add it like this. And if you want, you can put it into the white format. And some background, you have to lower the color. Okay. so that the children might find it easy to color. So you can just put it all white, okay, something like this you can put, or you can put it in some other color, the background other color, and then you have to put this in other color, something like that, or you can put something like this, okay, and change the colors of this person. So whatever, dear sisters and brothers, is totally your creativity. For example, if you want to put this, change the colors, remove the colors, you have so many things. Even if you want, you can just grab this from the Google, take the images from the Google and add it to the coloring page. One is done. Second page, what did they add? Let me just duplicate this. Second page, what was it? Go to the designs. Next page, what was it? It was probably about, if you want, for the Salah, what do you need? Actually, in the chat GPT, you have so many options to actually search about the worksheets. I'll show you one option. So you have one idea. Go to the chat GPT. Probably you all know what is chat GPT, right? Okay, just go to the chat GPT and type in, okay, make a Salah worksheets, make Salah worksheets, and just click on, okay, and just click on done. Okay, enter. Now it will make you the Salah worksheets and give introduction to Salah. Okay, first, what activity should you put inside it? It will tell you. First activity is about steps of Salah. You can take position, action, or whatever. See here, activity book, or you can write activity sheets, worksheets on Salah, or something like that. Come on, write it. You will just get superb collection of this one. It will tell you what you have to write it and where you have to write it. Tracing sheets, as I told you. Write some tracking chart. Write one worksheet activities. What you can do. See, it is given you even the markdowns how we can generate that. Fine, something like this. Oh my God, it's giving you this one. Match the prayers. You can just first you can do it, match the words. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll go to the Canva, we'll write match. Okay, match the keywords. So you just write match. Okay, so we have the match the numbers, and we'll just take this. Okay, now we just have to change it to Fajr. Okay, you write it Fajr here. Then you just have to write whatever is given there. For example, for Fajr, before sunrise, midday, whatever. So this is actual answers that they have given. You can just do it in this way, or you can just like, okay, second page you can take fill in the blanks. Salah is the second pillar of dash Islam. Okay, fill in the blanks. You can write 10 to 15. Then you can write why is it important for Muslims to perform Salah. Short answers they can give, something like that. All of it are here. This worksheet, see here, worksheet number 1 is this one that it has given you. Worksheet number 2, steps of wudu you can make. What are the steps of wudu? First is an intention, washing hands, rinsing mouth, whatever the steps of wudu. If you want, you can give the coloring activities. ChatGPT has given it all for you. Now you can just take this and put it there, and you can just add it all over. Okay, you can just make it on your Canva, create it all by yourself. Okay, for example, for this you just have to change it, Fajr, and write before sunrise somewhere here. And you just have to change this according to your own ways, and you can just make it by own. Let's see how you all will make it, dear sisters and brothers. And even if you want to change it in this way, matching the shapes, when Salah you can put here and write Salah, S-A-L-A-H here, and then one prayer mat you can put and write Salah here, and one zikr you can put and write zikr somewhere here. Something like that is also better to go with. So this is activity sheets that you all can make. Okay, even if the tracing, if you want to give like 10 to 15 slides you can make, and then you can just sell on the platforms that I have told you, or you have Amazon platform, Kindle version, you can just sell it there. So this is just the ways that you can go with. See, yeah, they have shown you this 15 slides also, how easily they have made it. You can just make it within a second. These are the 15 pages only, 15 page slides only, and you just can make it. They are told that this is a star seller who sells it for this one, and see here how many beautiful reviews they have got. It's nothing but they will actually, when you purchase this, you will just get the PDF copy, and that's what you have to supply. You don't have to supply anything else from this. Okay, so this is here, even this reviews here, the students, the children have worked at it. It's nothing but they actually have to download it and print it. That's all. So dear sisters and brothers, isn't it worth it? Just your time. So I just want you all to make use of your time very wisely. Instead of wasting, the website name is Etsy. Other than Etsy, you have so many other things. Go and search it on the chat GPT where you can just share it. Click on the chat GPT, write it there. Where can I share my workbooks, worksheets, and something like that? There are so many platforms like Teachers for Teachers, or something like Teachers Helping Teachers, something like that also. You can just, the website name is Etsy, and you have Amazon Kindle version also. You have so many ways, dear sisters and brothers, to sell this. Even yes, even on those online shopping platforms that you have, over there they have the book version of the softwares, I mean the printable versions also. You can sell it over there also, inshallah. So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, this was the session for today. Hope you all found it interesting. Hope you all learned so many things through this session, inshallah ta'ala. Hoping forward to see beautiful and excellently designing graphic designers among you all, inshallah ta'ala. How to share on website? You just have to create an account there on the Etsy, and you just have to start selling. You will get hundreds of videos on YouTube and all. You just can get the help of the YouTube chat GPT and start selling on it. Okay, you have this separate courses for that to create their own Etsy platform, separate this one. So you just go and refer on the YouTube, dear sisters and brothers, how to create your own profile. That's all easy. You just can do it within the seconds, or you just have to create your own homepage, and then you can just start selling. And also you can put your own what we say worksheets there, and then just start selling by your own, inshallah ta'ala. Hope you all found it interesting. Hope you all will do something for yourself, inshallah, from now. Hope you all have got some inspiration in hand, some motivation in hand, so that you all can start working. Okay, inshallah. This is the most passive income that you can earn through these platforms, and also you can run your own ads, and you can just get your things done. For example, if you're not getting the crowd, for example, if you are not getting the clients who are purchasing your this one, then you can just market it up here and there on the WhatsApp, on the Facebook, on Instagram. Inshallah, we'll be having a digital marketing course also in future, in which we'll explain to you how you can just market your own content, inshallah. So yes, sisters and brothers, do not set back. Take the steps. Only the first step is important to begin with, right? First step that you just take to begin, it is actually the beginning of a very big journey, very big, what we say, very big adventure, inshallah ta'ala. So come on, with the spirit to learn more, with the spirit of gaining more, with the spirit to gain most out of the course. Let's all be gathered together in tomorrow's session as well, inshallah ta'ala. Take care of yourselves, inshallah. Hope to see you all in tomorrow's session as well. Jazakumullahu khairan kaseera. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, my dear brothers and sisters here. Take care of yourselves. Fi amanillah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد ان لا اله الا انت استغفرك واتوب اليك وإياك خيرا dear sister Afsana Nigar.